parents from a Colorado school district now demanding answers after alleging that they found out a prominent transgender activist held a virtual professional development presentation for school district staff without their knowledge. So it's from the organization called Parents Defending Education. They've submitted a written request to the Thompson School District for all materials from the alleged event, only to be told that there is none available. Today we have Mailyn Salabarria joining us today, the Director for the Community Engagement for Parents Defending Education. We also have Srileka Pale joining us as well, a parent of a Thompson, Colorado School District student. Thank you both for coming on. We do appreciate that. So what I wanted to start with is this. If we can show this, the school didn't turn over any physical evidence here, but what we do have is from the Parents Defending Education and the contents from the presentation that are indicated. Again, this is from Parents Defending Education at the school, but they allege this, that the presentation included gender dysphoria as a diagnosis, sex assigned at birth versus gender identity versus gender expression, defining words such as dysphoria, transitioning, intersex, asexual, aromantic, two-spirit, queer, non-binary, just to name a few. Srileka, I'll start with you as a parent. What was going through your mind here when you learned about this, or allegedly learned, because again the school is denying that any of these materials were presented? What do you know? What can you share with us?
I'm actually the parent of Thomas Jefferson High School parent from Fairfax County, but this is actually not new at all for the Fairfax County. So I'll let the other parent talk about Colorado School District, but this is going on across the country.
All right, Mailyn, let me go to you on that as well. Can you explain a little bit about what was submitted here and why the school again is denying that those materials were shown?
Yes, of course. What happened here is that we had parents that learned about this and requested information from the school district, only to be told that they were not in possession of any type of slides or training materials related to this third-party consultant training their teachers on these issues. And then Parents Defending Education submitted a FOIA or CORA request, and we were able to obtain that information. This is where we learned exactly the topics that these third-party consultants was talking about in these teacher trainings, which is something that obviously got parents and education advocates very concerned, because it's just another example of a systemic problem happening in schools nationwide, where we have these third-party consultants being paid to train teachers in topics that are based on social justice and ideologies issues instead of the core academics that our children need in the classroom.
I'll go back to Srileka. You're a parent. Talk to me about that. Based on what we were having a conversation with Mailyn and what she was bringing up, do you have concern for your student, for your child, and what is being taught in the classroom, or no?
Absolutely, absolutely. We in Fairfax County, I am a parent of Thomas Jefferson High School. This is going on all across the country, and we have raised a havoc here. There has been a lot of issues. As you know, Governor Youngkin has always been about parental rights here. We have raised havoc in our parent communities. We have raised rallies. We have gone to school board meetings talking about this parental rights. There's been a lot of inappropriate content in our libraries, so we don't agree with this at all. In fact, there has been a considerable amount of parental involvement, especially during COVID, even in fact after COVID, talking about these issues. That is precisely how our Governor Youngkin got elected, because parents came together and said, we don't agree with these policies at all, and parental rights means a lot to us, and these kind of content and this kind of nonsense has to totally stop.
I want to end it with
I agree with that policy.
Many agree with you. I want to go to Mailyn really quick. If I can kind of close with this, have you heard anything from the school district on this alleged presentation at all?
No, we just got a quick reviews on social media that they're saying now, kind of like backtracking that no, that they want parental involvement and that kind of thing. But the point with this, it's again that going back to academics is this is just another example of a school district where only 28% of their students are proficient in math. And here we're seeing the type of topics they're choosing to train their educators and teachers on instead of going back to academics and work really hard to bridge the learning loss that our students nationwide are facing in our public school classrooms.
But do we 100% know that the information that we presented today on air is factual, that that was a presentation taught at that school district?
We do. We received that through Freedom of Information Act request, and that's the materials that we receive from the school district.
But the school denies it.
They did deny it at first, and now apparently this morning they started kind of like going around the bushes and saying that, well, yeah, we want to have parental involvement, but the fact is that that training already took place with teachers in that school district.
I appreciate you explaining that. All right. Thank you so much to both of you. That is Mailyn Salabarria joining us and Srilika Pale. Thank you both. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.
You got it.